Aaron Whitlow,
Brandon Spivey.
and we are the
Markout
Markout Movie Podcasters.
Podcasters.
He did have his energy. Y'all just missed our exclusive Chucky review, which is on Anchor and not yet on Patreon. We're going to find out how to do that and add it to Patreon. When I say we, I mean I will try to find out. But in the meantime, we are here to discuss Halloween 2018. And I'll just sum it up because I know this movie. So,
Do you know it, Aaron? Do you know it?
Laurie Strode, after 40 years, after her fight with Michael in Halloween of 1978, she has a fear that Michael will get out when, not fear, but expectation that Michael will get out. And she wants to be ready for that fight with Michael. But it's the town of Haddonfield ready for it. We will talk about that.
She prays for it.
She prays for it. And then he says, why would you do such a thing? It's stupid. I love him. I love that actor.
Hawkins.
Yeah, Hawkins.
Will Patton as Hawkins.
Yeah. But yeah, so Brandon is going to go ahead and, well, let me tell you. Let me get it. My goodness. I thought I was ready. All right. Halloween.
He's never ready.
I'm never really. You're right. Halloween. I can't even spell, man.
Spell?
Yeah.
You typing?
I'm
typing for? We're live, Aaron. We are live, baby.
2018. I'm trying to get it pulled up.
I'm gonna give you the numbers.
No. Before you give me the numbers, so cast. Jamie Lee Curtis is Laurie Strode. Nick Castle returns for one episode, one little part of Michael. James Hugh Courtney though dons a shape mask, and he is the shape in this one. We have Andy Matichik as Allison Nilsson, who is
What's her first film?
Jamie's granddaughter. Judy Greer as Karen Nielsen, who does really good.
Oh, you gotta mention what's his name?
The dude with the butter, with the peanut butter on the penis.
The husband.
The guy,
Toby Huss.
Ray Nelson.
Go watch him in Cop Shop if you can find him. He's hilarious. He steals the show.
All right,
continue, Aaron.
Jefferson Hall is Aaron Corey. And then there is Omar Dorsey. I know when I think of Omar Dorsey, the Sheriff Barker, I think of him in Road Trip. You remember that movie with DJ Qualls and all them? And they go. He's in that fraternity.
You know who he looks like though in this movie? Exactly like Anthony Anderson in The Town That Dreaded Sundown sequel.
Oh,
they dressed.
I forgot Anthony Anderson is in it.
They dress exactly the same.
You just recently watched that, didn't you?
No, I watched the original.
Oh, how was it for you?
Not as good as I remember.
I like the remake actually, or the sequel. It's more of a sequel.
It's a sequel.
It's a sequel.
It's like
it's a requel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those.
But I mean, I like the movie. I just don't like the narration through the movie.
Yeah.
Takes me out of it.
And then I want to mention Dr. Sartain is Hulk Bickler. Anyway, there's other people in this one. We talked about Will Patton. But yeah.
Did you say Dr. Satan?
Dr. Sartain.
Sartain, okay.
Yeah, Rob Zombie. Dr. Satan.
Well, there's your cue to talk about zombie.
All right, yeah, and speaking of which, I did say I wanted to briefly talk about zombies Halloween before getting into this.
Joker TV. It is not Rob Zombie.
No,
it's Halloween 2018.
Yeah,
2018.
We are not covering.
We are not covering Rob Zombie.
But I will mention Rob Zombie Halloween briefly.
He will. I won't.
It came out in 2007, right?
I'm not talking about it. Yeah, it came out in 2007.
And it's called the white trash Halloween. It's for because it's Rob Zombie and he loves that. He loves that aesthetic. You're not white trash. If anything, you're like white great value. It's like not trash.
I'm great value.
Great value white people. But anyway.
Wow, I feel so much better, Aaron. I'm great value. All right.
Which it's a great value. I love it. I buy great value. So there you go. You don't knock great value.
Stop.
But anyway, the Rob Zombies, it was filled with Sherry Moon Zombie and I went back to watch it, and
You didn't finish it, did you?
No, I did. I finished it, and the first one I forgave. 'Cause I was like, okay, I can see what he's trying to do, but I wasn't in love with it. Then Halloween 2, the White Horse, it's just terrible. It's just a bad movie. It is what it is. It's a terrible movie. I don't care what you call it. It's a bad film. Or what the Joker saying? He is Jonathan the Great Value.
No comment, Jonathan.
The Great Value.
No comment.
But anyway, briefly, that's my thoughts on Halloween and Halloween.
Oh man, it was really
2.
quick and short. As the movie should have been.
Yeah. I don't want to waste time on those films because they're terrible compared to this one. Literally, I think that it's, for the most part, I love what I got for Halloween 4. I love getting Jamie.
Rob Zombie's Halloween versus Halloween 5, which is better?
Ooh, Rob Zombie's Halloween is better.
So you think 5 is the worst Halloween movie ever?
Yeah.
Or is it?
I don't think Rob Zombie Halloween 2 is the worst Halloween movie ever.
I can't go that far.
It's the worst.
I gotta go. Curse is the worst for me.
Curse is worse.
Half a star, Aaron.
But yeah. But anyway, this one picks up with 2 podcasters that goes to Smiths Grove Sanitarium. Michael is about to be shipped. Michael always about to be shipped somewhere.
Because they don't know what to do with him.
Yeah. So they're going to ship him to federal prison, I think, or something. I don't know. Another mental hospital. I don't know.
I honestly forgot where they were shipping him to.
But yeah, they was going to ship him. All right. But yeah, he's going to get shipped. And these podcasters come in, and one guy's like, Michael, I have your mask. Look at your mask, Michael. Speak to me. Speak to me.
We forgot the numbers.
Oh, yeah. Get the numbers.
It has got a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb. 67% like it on Metacritic. 86% like it on Google. It's got a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 70% audience score. So there we go.
DK, if you see that I have anything on Facebook, remind me to check the post. Because, obviously I can't see those. But if you see them, my man, please let me know and I will take a look. All right. I'm trying to get there now just to be sure that we don't have any comments on our Facebook page. None on our Markout Movie Podcast page. And I'm checking my personal Facebook. But yeah, those are the numbers.
Those are the numbers.
But yeah, as I said, we picked up with. Oh yeah, we do. Devon, my bad. He's like Walmart kind. Yeah.
To your great value. Yeah.
Those are they good, man. But
it finally kind of fits. I used to work at Walmart, so
it makes sense. Like in the whole scope of things. But yeah. So they go to see Michael and they try to tempt him. What do you think about that? Wait a minute. Hey, I'm not a moderator. Oh, okay. Maybe. Would you intern perhaps? We's a brokes. But
yeah, we are great value, Brent.
But Cole, get out from under there. But anyway, so yeah, what did you think about them like making the prisoners like Michael's evilness in the mask makes them freak out, and then they start screaming and dog barking and stuff, and it's going crazy, and then that opening with the pumpkin that is deflated and old and whatever you call it. We call it rotten, and it comes back.
So simple.
So what they did is essentially saying that we're bringing life back into the series. This.
Well, I mean, with a lot of the
we're resurrecting it, but better.
Okay. I'm not going to touch Resurrection. We touched that last week.
Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, Whitlow. You got it right. Not Winslow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, my man. The name, Joker TV. I'm going to tell you government name. All right. Oh, man. I left you up there. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Anyway, what were we saying, Brandon?
I said I wasn't going to talk about Resurrection because we went over that last week.
Yeah, that's true. But so what did you think about
the
beginning?
The
Opening.
the podcast I love.
Way to moderate. Clearly.
I love that these two people are doing a podcast about Michael and
Like we are.
Lori, and want to find answers about him because there's so much unresolved there, so much they don't know.
Yeah, everybody wants them to talk. I'm not really wanting them to talk. Like literally, I'm okay with Michael not talking.
I mean, from that perspective, though, I would want to know what makes this guy tick, what goes through his brain. From that perspective, like if we were actually dealing with a serial killer, you would want to interview them. I'm not saying you personally, but these podcast people would want to interview them. I'm not talking about us at all. I would want to interview them.
You want to interview them?
Yeah. Why not?
How do you feel to die?
Well, it would feel good, Aaron.
No, oh Lord, Brandon, what are you doing, bro? All right, with Resident Evil 4 fixing to drop on VR, maybe you all could do one for not happening, bro. I can't stand Resident Evil.
We can make it happen for the new movie.
Maybe on our Patreon, it could be a tier. We'll do that. We'll do it. Maybe on there.
The new movie, Aaron. The
new movie.
That actually looks like Resident Evil.
It does.
That actually feels like Resident Evil.
Okay. All right. Maybe. But I can't do the Miller stuff. Is Miller in this one?
No.
Okay, good.
I said it looks like Resident Evil.
Okay, I don't know what that means. I really
She looks nothing like Resident Evil.
I really hate it.
None of her films do. Well, the first one
has the Resident Evil on Netflix is interesting.
I haven't seen
the little Resident.
Because I don't have streaming yet.
Not yet, buddy. For one day,
but it's coming.
We'll get you there.
It's coming.
Yeah. But anyway, I love the whole podcast angle. Then they go
I do. I really that really drew me in because that's what they would do today. If you had a guy that killed these babysitters
in 78,
5 people in 78, and never said a word since he's been locked up, prior and after. I mean, yeah, you would totally want answers, and you would totally interview Lori, and
that's the shortest interview ever.
You would totally try to sell her.
Are you totally doing PJ Souls right now?
I'm totally doing it.
Totally.
It's a throwback.
Totally.
It wasn't even planned, but I'm doing it.
But guess what? PJ Souls makes a voice cameo in this movie as the teacher in Allison's class. That's the voice of PJ Souls. In this
voice.
Yeah.
PJ.
She voices the teacher.
I didn't even realize she was still alive.
Oh my goodness. Deborah's gone, but
I knew Deborah was gone.
We still got her. We still got Erwin.
Nancy's gone too?
She's still alive. She just ain't doing that now.
Oh, okay.
Nancy, she doesn't go by Loomis no more.
Yeah, I knew she didn't go by Loomis.
Which you got a cool last name. Loomis was cool. Go back by Loomis. We like that.
Yeah.
But
maybe it's to get away from Halloween.
maybe. But yeah. So they interview Lori, and then like this butthole. This is not an Aaron that I don't agree with this Aaron. He's like, well, you had two failed marriages. Your child was taken away from you. Blah 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 blah. How does it feel to be like a horrible person? And you want, you need to talk to Michael. And she's like, okay, we're done here. Like
it was a little, not a little bit. But it was a huge low blow there.
Yeah.
But from his perspective, I guess he's just trying to get her to do what he wants.
He's trying to be like us and get the ratings up.
But I actually liked his character.
Mm-hmm.
Did he actually die?
That's the question that I have for you. So
when I first saw it, I thought he did.
All right. So Michael is getting moved. Dr. Sartain. We'll find out how that plays out later on. Dr. Sartain goes with them on the bus, and then I guess I didn't really realize this. I didn't understand if she was just in her car, but she was there seeing Michael being transported, right? Did you get that?
Yeah.
Lori was there.
She was there.
Her. And then like you see the Sheikh walking towards her, like it was great. But so she's so he's being transferred, but obviously there's a wreck. A lot of people died, and there's a father and son. And the son wants to dance. That's all he wants to do is dance, Brandon. He just wants to dance.
Yes, he wants to.
He doesn't want to hunt. He doesn't want to fish. He just wants to dance.
He wants to dance.
Yeah.
He's a dancer.
Now he's dancing in heaven. Because you know why? Michael kills kids. Michael
And
kills,
he's laughing.
Michael
Why are
kills-
you laughing about that?
Michael kills kids, man.
Stop laughing.
I can't help it.
Oh,
Like
God.
literally when I first saw that movie, when I first seen this movie back in 2018, I was so surprised. I was like, well, Michael ain't gonna kill that kid. No, Michael totally killed that horse mouth little kid. Just a kid with the voice. He killed the kid. He kills him.
I think you enjoyed it.
He killed him, man. I can't do nothing about it, man.
My co-host is sick in the head. I get it now. And you're a preacher of all things.
Yes, I am. But
Did you
anyway,
see that? Shh.
but yeah, Michael kills the family and steals the car. Also, Dr. Sartain is shot by the kid.
Now that was great.
Yeah, he's like, "Don't shoot!" Pop.
Yeah, should have shot him in the head.
Yeah, should have aimed a little higher. Yeah, I knew he was gonna live because he shot him in the shoulder.
Yeah, but okay, let's talk about a little bit about the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was supposedly a big twist in this movie that a lot of people probably didn't see coming.
Did you see it coming
Yeah.
initially? Back in the
Yeah,
day?
he was too obsessed with Michael.
Mm.
Not in a healthy way. Not in a Loomis way. Loomis wanted to stop him. This
Loomis
guy
wanted-
you could tell this guy wanted to see him out there.
Mhm.
Especially when he got on that bus when he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He's going, I'm seeing it all the way through. It's like, you up to something.
You know what? I tell you my only gripe with this movie, and it's
Is it his death?
no.
That's my gripe.
My gripe is with the death of Hawkins. I wanted Hawkins to live.
Oh, man, yeah. I mean,
That's my only gripe. Like Hawkins and Vicky, those are the two characters I didn't really want to die, but because Vicky seemed like a cool character, I was okay with her boyfriend dying. You know, I mean, Vicky had to go. Somebody had to die, so Vicky died. Vicky died badly. I guess Michael. Oh, let's talk about that. So, when Michael gets in town, he visits the grave of Judith Myers, and
because that's where they went. The people, Aaron and his woman.
Yeah.
Doing the podcast.
Did you get Halloween 4 vibes when they was at the gas station? Did you get H2O vibes in the bathroom?
I did get H2O vibes. I didn't really get Halloween 4 though.
Because there's the gas station scene, the best scene at the.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't. I mean, it could have came from that, but I just didn't get the vibes of Halloween 4.
Okay.
But I do get vibes for Halloween Kills for Halloween 4. The mob.
Okay.
It's just gonna be done better.
But I ain't seen nothing, man. I've tried to stay away from the trailers.
I haven't seen it. I'm just saying.
All right, man.
It can't be done worse.
No, it can't be done worse. You're right. But I didn't know there's even a mob. I'm trying to stay away from stuff.
You've seen trailers.
I've tried to avoid it. I've been doing
Anthony
this every
Michael
time.
Hall's leading that
I
mob.
know. That's what I do, Brandon, because I don't want to hear it.
And that's what I do. I spoil.
Spoil stuff, Brandon. That's what That's what I do. Spoilers. That's what I do. That's a shirt. DK. Joker. Make him that shirt. Who says pay me? But all right. But yeah, so let's see if there's anybody on Facebook. I have not been paying attention. No.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, Devon. Yeah. And then that's 6 minutes ago. All right, anyway.
He is trying, Aaron. Give him props.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Joker TV, thank you for sharing the podcast. I will give you props.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let him know you appreciate it.
We appreciate you. I do. But anyway, so I want to ask you. So when Michael the kill at the gas station, he kills everybody that works there, and then he went in the bathroom. I always felt like the teeth they dropped over it is almost like, you know how a dog or somebody would bring you something that is like a treat, or a kid would bring you a treat, like, you know how kids like tear grass and put it in your hand, like, here, I got you something that's just grass. It's like, oh, okay, thank you, kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't think Dawson ever.
It reminds me of like
grass. Like, hey, here.
It reminds me of like like to Michael, it was like candy corn, but he just
That I could see.
he
The
drops
grass, nah, I don't.
it. Not grass. I'm just giving you an example, Brandon. Anyway, it's a bad example. Is that what you're about to say?
Not saying a word.
We're gonna see Halloween Kills tonight, by the way.
I'm pretty sure they were aware.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Anyway,
Is that your Paul Bear?
it was
impersonation?
it was bad.
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying, was that your Paul
Yes,
Bear?
that's what it was. Anyway, but so
Oh yes.
sounds bad, Brandon.
Exactly. It's meant to sound bad.
I can't put like shivers down my spine. Yeah.
He said shivers down my spine as a kid. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Tit for tat. But yeah.
I could really do Brother Love though.
Don't do it. You're going to. I know you are, but don't. Don't do it. You're gonna do it, aren't you?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Go ahead, do it.
Well, the Halloween 2018 gas station scene. Go ahead, continue.
Brother Love Show. But anyway, he wanted to do it so bad. Look at him.
He wants me to do it so bad.
I do kind of. But all right, the gas station. No. After the gas station, he gets the mask. Like, yeah, we was talking about Aaron's possible death.
Possible, yeah.
All right, so clearly he killed the girl.
Oh, she's dead.
She's dead. She was worthless, by the way. Like, literally, when he's killing Aaron, why don't you run? Why didn't she leave?
Would you believe?
Yes.
Michael's and would you really?
I would bounce.
We couldn't leave, Aaron. We'd be get stuck in that stall, man.
Well, we're big. We
Yeah.
couldn't make it. There's no way we could be on the floor. We'd be
We couldn't
peeing
crawl.
ourselves.
I can't even crawl,
You'd be
Aaron.
crapping yourself. You'd be like it'd be bad. Like Michael would have killed us so badly.
Well, then again, if I take a crap, it's gonna be smelling. So,
Well, no, also I wouldn't have crap. She literally says, "I got to poop," and she goes to poop in a public restroom. There, no, wait till you go to IHOP and poop or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, go somewhere else.
when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, but not
Friday
the gas
13th Part
station.
5. I gotta go. These each a lot.
It's a lot. It's so bad. Stop, demon. All right, but anyway. So that's I'm not calling Brandon Demon. That's the guy's name in the movie. I just want you to know that. But anyway,
I know some demons. Let me tell you.
them demons was in his guts that night. Them enchiladas was demonic. But anyway, enchiladas are killing me. So stupid. Oh, I love it. But,
Best scene in that whole movie,
it
though.
is really the best scene in that whole movie. But it's like, I don't know why we started talking about enchilada man.
Because she was pooping.
She was pooping.
And I had to bring it back to Jason,
Yeah.
even though that's fake Jason.
She literally had to get up and finish pooping. Like because Michael kept doing this with the door. Like once you see those boots, you know that's a dude. Like
Yeah. But when he's shaking that door, I couldn't help but think of that scene in Friday the 13th Part 5. Which when she's shaking, you know that.
Yeah, that scene. But Michael gets his mask. And then we get to this was the part that I want. I was gonna say yes. I don't think that Aaron died. I don't think so. Even though I know that like they on the kill count it counted him as a death, but
he just didn't feel dead.
But like he's still breathing.
Night.
He's still like breathing.
Yeah.
He's lumped in. He's in the corner. I thought that he could possibly come back and like ends or something. Is like
he's not listed for kills. I checked that last night when I noticed he wasn't apparently dead.
Yeah, I think that he could possibly come back in the ends or something.
Well, it's filmed. I mean, they could be keeping it quiet.
Yeah, I mean, he could be like the Loomis type, because you need that. Well, I guess you got Lori, who is now the crazy Loomis.
I don't think so.
But you need. Don't say nothing, Brandon. I know you know stuff. But anyway, shut up. Don't do it. But I'll be so upset. I've been staying away from stuff. But anyway.
She doesn't die, Aaron.
Stop. Brandon, you're killing me, bro.
Nothing else. Find out what I mean.
Just be quiet. Brandon,
later.
Be quiet. Stop.
I watched the jury.
Stop it.
Okay.
Let's talk about him killing people in That one.
And did you see him
long
actually
shot,
punch me?
Long shot. The long shot, Brandon. Long shot. I'm sorry. There you go. The long shot of Michael going from the house to house. What'd you think about that?
Oh
scene?
man, it's honestly, man, it's just.
That was great. It was like
I'm
felt
trying to
like
think
a
of the
Halloween
word.
night, didn't it? It felt like a
Yeah.
Halloween night.
I'm trying to think of the word that best describes it, and I can't think of anything. But
And nobody noticed. Like the crazy thing is, nobody knows what has happened. Like literally, people was trick or treating outside and stuff, and there is like people getting murdered.
that felt not only did it feel like Halloween night, that actually felt like the way Carpenter shot Halloween.
Yeah.
In that particular scene,
Mhm.
that whole one shot scene he did. I mean, it's enthralling. It's engaging. It's perfection.
It
honestly,
is.
and you know,
It could have went on even longer. Like
the
I
way
really enjoyed
he killed. I'm assuming it was the mother.
the grandma.
Was it?
I
She
think
didn't look
she
that
looked,
old.
She looked old. She had the hair roll.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a callback to Halloween 2.
Yeah.
The lady making the sandwich.
I mean, he didn't even give her a moment to realize he was even there.
She gasped when he walked in the room because he walked in the room and looked around and seen her, and she said, and then he went over and then you heard boom boom. I'm glad it was off screen. It was actually more impactful being.
Oh, you talking about that one?
Yeah, that one. I'm talking about the first kill.
Okay, I was talking about the one
with the head.
baby.
No, the baby lady. I'm talking about the baby lady.
Then you're not
yes, the baby lady. She's making a sandwich. She sat down at the table.
No.
He came in. No, he did.
No, the baby lady's on the phone talking to somebody.
No, that is not the baby lady.
I watched it last night.
No, you were wrong, Brandon. You're wrong, man. You were so wrong. Where's the remote? I was going to show you. You were wrong. But no, the baby. So the old lady with the pink, because it was a throwback to the Halloween 2.
I get that.
And she was making a sandwich. Like
she
the old lady was making a sandwich. She sat at the table. Michael killed her.
Yeah, and he saw the knife.
Yeah, and he took the knife and then went through the house and you looked down at the baby crying.
No.
Yes, and then he went out the door and went down the street and seen the couple with the doctor's outfit, which is also a callback to Halloween 2.
You're forgetting the woman in the robe.
That's the
knife goes through.
I'm gonna have to get up.
Her neck from the back.
No. That's not the same person, Brandon. You are misremembering. Oh yeah, this is happening live. This is happening live, guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna watch. But yeah, Brandon, you are confusing your murders. You're confusing them. Hey, cop shop. But what you said is good. I had to watch it.
Yeah.
But
Judy Greer's husband steals the show. In that.
Where is let's see. Halloween. This is happening.
Yeah, he's gonna look it up and he's gonna be very disappointed when he finds out the answer.
I'm right. I know I'm right. I know it.
You know 100% you're right.
I bet you $1.
I don't have $1 on me. I only have a credit card.
Never. I love this scene. But anyway.
That's at the very end, Aaron.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting back to it, Brandon.
So anyway, I will say I love one scene.
Yeah.
When Will Patton's character Hawkins is talking to the sheriff and they're
that's nice.
And they're saying, I noticed that last night too. But they're saying there's a reason we're supposed to fear this night. You know, what happened in 78 and everything. I just thought that was a powerful bit of dialogue. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But the sheriff don't act all that concerned. What are we going to do? Cancel Halloween? But Aaron is just determined. Determined.
Yeah. There we go. So anyway, you're talking about the Sheriff Barker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which there's Michael. I love it. And that's a throwback to because the kid has a boombox. Throwback to Halloween 2, which that's cool. And then later on, you see the goblins and the season of the witch mask. So the lady has a robe on, and the Carolyn there. She's going from the.
I know.
I'm watching it. I'm just explaining what happens.
Okay.
So
There will be no baby in this scene.
there is a baby in this scene because she's babysitting. All right,
Go
so
pick up that hammer.
yeah, he picks up the hammer. All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick. So, woman, it's on TV. She's watching something on television. Well, she ain't really watching. It's just on. And she's making the sandwich. She goes to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in. He looks in the room, sees her. She gasps. He's beating her with a hammer. Chair falls. And he lays the hammer down. Or he just drops it. I didn't realize he dropped it. I thought
maybe you're all right.
I thought the hammer was right there. But I thought it didn't And then listen.
Yeah, you're right.
Baby.
You're right. You're right.
Boom! I was right.
You're right.
I was right.
I apologize. You were right.
This is my stuff. Halloween's my stuff, man. I know my stuff, man. That's the baby. Well, you don't see the baby, but the baby voice is actually played by Jamie Lee Curtis. She actually voiced the sound of the baby. I found that out through the thing.
That's weird.
Yeah, she did the voice of the baby.
That is weird.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
It works.
And the kids are singing the song from Halloween. Very, But yeah, I just love. And then the lady that gets killed next door is this is a callback to the Halloween 2 with the doctor and nurse.
Yeah.
But yeah. And he kills this lady here.
Yeah. With it.
Yeah, where he takes her little bun.
I thought she had a kid with her too.
He takes a bun, pop her, and stabs in the throat.
Yeah. There was no reason to kill her.
It's Michael, man. There's no reason to kill any of them. That's the point.
Well, I mean,
Michael at this point, let me ask you this too, because it seems like in this movie, honestly, Michael is not concerned with Laurie Strode.
He's not.
It's just that he wasn't concerned. He just wants to kill people.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care who he killed. Well, I guess he didn't kill the baby. I thank you for not killing the baby, Michael. But yeah.
He has an ounce of humanity in him.
He got something left. He killed little kids, Julius was going to die. Glad he ran.
But, but as you said, no, he's not interested in Laurie Strode at all. And they're pushing them together, but he just does not care that she survived or what he's done to her. He don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Boom, that's just. She probably just felt only the pop of the head. Yeah. But let's see, I got a comment. All right. When are we reviewing Halloween Kills? Next Friday, we will review Halloween Kills.
Why are you looking at me for?
Why are you looking? You had a coy look on your face.
Yeah, just know who it is.
Huh?
No, tell you later.
What?
Tell you later.
Huh? Oh, anyway. So yeah. Now we ain't gonna watch this whole movie because we're talking about it. But what you think of the introduction of Judy Greer and then Karen and Allison as the legacy of Laurie, as the daughter and granddaughter of Laurie Strode?
I loved it. I thought I loved the dynamic of Judy Greer's character. What was her name?
Karen.
Karen. That's funny. It's Karen. But they're
Where did dog go?
I don't know, Aaron. He's somewhere.
He's in his room. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I love that they have such a destructive relationship due to her parenting by preparing her for Michael all these years.
Mm-hmm.
It's so destructive. She thought she was crazy and turns out she's not. I thought that was amazing storytelling with those two characters.
You know what it remind me of?
What's that?
The way that the lady was trained in Who's Next? Like how when you first see her in that film, you felt like she was just the girlfriend of this one guy, right? You didn't know anything special about her, but she's like a survivalist. Like she knows how to survive. And it's like also The Hunt, like old girl in The Hunt, who was who like was a soldier and was like was able to survive in that movie. You know what I'm talking about? The chick from
Yeah.
Glow.
Glow.
Yeah. But yeah, I just that's what reminded me of like. And so later on when we see Karen, you know, playing it up, you know, her little theatrics, and then her twitch was great. It is a good payoff of all her training that she went through with her mom. Because this lady hates Halloween like so much that she's wearing Christmas sweaters on Halloween night because she just doesn't like the holiday Halloween. And you can understand if Laurie Strode, your mom, you would hate Halloween. John hated Halloween in H2O. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, Laurie Strode makes you hate Halloween. It's like the worst day of the year for you in that household. But to your original question, Allison, I got more vibes that she's the new Laurie than the actual daughter.
I agree.
But of course, she wasn't raised that way, so she's raised normal.
Mm-hmm. and for her, and even for Karen, Michael was it's not a myth. Like they know that he legitimately attacked her, and that she survived him, but he's not a threat.
No.
So like the town has forgotten. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? The town has forgotten that Michael exists.
Yeah.
It's like if people go back to the beach for where Giles was and just forgot that what happened in Amity is Amity. What's it called?
Amity.
Yeah.
Means friendship.
Oh, really?
It does.
See, that's the Giles guy. See, he's the Giles guy, the Chucky guy, and the Jason guy. So I can always lean on him for those little tidbits. I don't know, but anyway,
useless information. In other words,
I love those useless information. It's not useless to me. I know that amity means friendship. It's not useless. I know this now. But yeah.
Mayor Vaughn actually says it in the movie too.
Yeah, he has an anchor suit.
Yeah.
So corny, so cheesy, such a cheesy mayor. But I love it.
He's a great mayor.
I love it.
He's all about
great movie. It's just a great movie.
It is a great movie.
But my point was that if people forgot about Giles, Bruce attacking that beach and go back and start thinking safe, and the next thing you know, you start doing it again. Like that's what you have with Michael in Haddonfield. Yeah. The town has forgotten about Michael, essentially.
I think that's what every horror franchise does, though. At some point, like I remember,
Freddie actually comments that.
Yeah,
they've forgotten me.
Yeah, and in Friday 13th, it's Jason Lives. They changed. It's no longer Camp Crystal Lake. Mm-hmm. It's Forest Green. They changed the name because they want people to forget what happened there. I think every horror franchise does it, and it works most of the time. I think it works here.
Oh, KJ. Let's see.
Kirk Cameron is now alive.
No self-conscious. Oh, and is Jamie Lee Curtis doing the baby sounds too? Yep. Y'all going to the movie tonight? Yes. What's up? Yeah, man. I'm sorry that I didn't see your comments. I'm so. Oh Lord, I exited something. Anyway, let me get back to this. But yeah, we're doing all that, and guess Jamie Lee. So Michael is not really worried about Laurie.
Not at all.
It's not until Dr. Sertain. Yeah, it's spoilers. Dr. Sertain's a butthole. So his next kill was.
I just want to call him Dr. Satan.
Dr. Satan. We can call him Dr. Satan. But
he is evil to do what he's done.
Yeah, he's such a lousy man. Like he really killed Hawkins, and I love Hawkins. Like it's like I mean, you don't understand. Will
Patton's just great.
when he pops up in anything.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite roles with him is Gone in 60 Seconds. I love him in that film. Just like
good now.
And Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans is probably my favorite movie. I like him as Chick in Armageddon as well.
Yeah, he's in Armageddon as well. Yeah,
so, I mean, He's great in
He's
everything.
great. He's great. Literally, he's one of those. He's like
he was great as the villain in Swamp Thing.
He's
too.
like Michael Rourke. Was that his name?
Michael
Michael
Rooker.
Michael Rooker. Yeah, he's like him. He's like that guy. Although he's more detestable, like in stuff I see him in. He doesn't typically play like good characters. Where this guy is always like that decent character. I can't really think of a film where I've seen him play like a really bad guy. Like I'm pretty sure he has played. It's one thing. In the show. Yes, he was really great in that show.
He's despicable in that show.
He's great in that show, man. But yeah, once again, I love seeing him.
He's great.
Yeah. Virginia Madison. Yeah,
she was good too.
Yeah,
I really loved that show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you loved it as much as me, but
I love the horror element. It's very horror. Yeah. I love that it felt very John Carpenter. Like the first couple of episodes really did. It felt like The Thing. The way that but anyway, the next big murder house would have been the house with the, Vicky, Julius, and the boyfriend.
But you didn't have a problem with the boyfriend dying.
No, I really didn't have a problem with
her. You know why I don't think you had a problem with it?
Because he was a lousy boyfriend?
No. He just had no character development.
He had a good. I love that they did a better knife stab, because it makes more sense that it would be in the neck to hold it up versus
I think he literally had like 2 scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah, maybe like at the beginning blowing up the pumpkin.
The pumpkin, and talking crap about Laurie Strode being attacked by Michael. So it's not really that big of a deal. Well, you found out that he was kind of a big deal.
Yeah. But one thing I didn't understand, all right, Vicky goes upstairs and she's, comforting Julius, and tries to shut the door. Tried to shut the door to the closet. Michael's behind her. He slashes at her. She fights him and she runs and she slips over their socks. And then Michael kills her, right? But then, downstairs, he grabs a knife and goes. But when his body is found, it's found downstairs. You think Michael killed him upstairs and brought him back downstairs and hung him up and killed him? Or Michael came downstairs real quick and killed him?
I think Michael came downstairs. I don't see Michael going through all that trouble.
Joe, get down. What are you doing?
You all right?
Yeah, it's the dog. But yeah. But yeah, and let's see, anything else? Oh, that's it. But yeah, so that murder, I thought those deaths. The deaths was ultimately good. What'd you think of Julius as a character? The cussing kid.
I loved him. I thought he was a great kid. I don't expect to see him tonight, but
I hope not.
You hope not.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense unless Michael just let me clean up my mess. Kill everybody I didn't get to kill before, But
if he does pop up, I expect him to pop up at the hospital.
You think Julius's mom and dad was the doctor and nurse? Was that the house? Or was that a different house? Because he pretty much killed people on the same block and ended up at that house.
It's possible.
House. I don't know. I just thought about this. Yeah. So and then I'm trying to think of where he went from there. She got in a fight with her boyfriend at the dance, and she's leaving with that nerdy kid, chapstick kid, and he tries to make a move. Which, you idiot! Come on, guy, read the room, bro. Don't try that. Who would try that? Who would do that? Anyway, this guy would do it. But I love the whole scene with Michael popping up in the yard with the motion sensor lights.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was brilliant. What's your thoughts on that scene? Was it just?
I kind of, in a little bit, kind of felt bad for the guy.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want him to die.
You don't want anyone to die in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, there's no character other than Sartain that I was like, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the only character that literally I was okay with. Okay with him dying in this movie. Not even the podcast. I really didn't want them to die, but it makes sense that they would have to die. I didn't think Aaron died. I honestly, still to this day, don't think that he died. Don't think he died.
It's a 50-50 for me. I don't know. I thought he did die when I first saw it,
rewatching it though.
Yeah, I was kind of paying attention to him because the camera focused on him a little bit, and you could see that he was still breathing. And Michael didn't go back to him, so I think it's a 50-50 chance he survived it. But they don't bring it up, which I know they wouldn't, because it's about Michael's journey to finding Lori, even though
it's not. Yeah,
he's not looking for.
He's not looking for it. Like he's not actively looking for Laurie Strode. It's not like, oh, I want to finish this kill. It's like. He wouldn't have ever went to Lori until, like, if it wasn't for Dr. Sartain taking him to Lori.
Yeah, it was forced. The confrontation was being forced upon him, which, I mean, Lori wanted it. Yeah. She prayed for it.
And this is the thing, that everybody in this movie is obsessed with Michael, but Michael isn't obsessed with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody in there has that obsession with Michael. Like Lori's like, I want to kill him. I've been dreaming about this moment for 40 years, and Dr. Sartain is like, I just want to hear him talk. I want to hear him say a word.
Not just talk, he wanted to see him in action. Yeah. In the world, as he says. Never seen him in the world like Loomis did.
Which Loomis didn't want to see him in the world.
No,
Loomis wanted to die.
Yeah.
I shot him 6 times. But anyway,
are you okay?
I know. No. But I just wanted. I don't know. I did. Well, when the kid died in Mr. Elrod's yard, I was, I was like, oh, that's a brutal death, and I'm glad. And I thought they was gonna replay that scene where nobody helps the girl, Allison. I'm glad. Obviously, I knew that they would help her, but cause I've seen this before. But But when I initially watched it, that's how I felt. I was like, oh, they're not going to help her. But yeah, I'm glad they did. And so I'm trying to get to the Lori stuff. So let's get to Lori stuff. So the police officers get killed. What do you think about Jack-o'-lantern head of the police officer?
I think that was truly messed up.
It was really messed up.
Creatively messed up, I should say.
How'd you feel about Allison's dad dying?
Again, some gripes I have with this movie is that some people just didn't have enough character development. That you wanted to care for him, but some of the characters just...
Was he one of them?
He was one. And he's such a talented actor. Like, I did not know how talented he was until I watched Cop Shop. I saw what he could really do.
I've never seen... I can't think of anything that I've seen him in.
And with this movie, you got a little taste of it in the beginning of his personality, but it never really developed, for me anyway. So when he actually dies, I'm like, man... I wanted to care so much about you, but I just didn't.
and the thing is, like, his wife, I don't think she knows that he's dead. I guess she's aware now. He must be dead because, Yeah.
Well, here's another part that I didn't really get. Like, Michael kills him outside, but to your point earlier, he brings his body in.
Upstairs, no less. And stuffs him in the closet.
Yeah, I was like...
After having his fingers blown off.
Yeah.
After... trying to look for him in the house, you can hear him walking around the house. So you tell me he went back outside, grabbed the body.
That's what they're telling us.
Come on, man.
I don't think it's...
I think that they just wanted recreate that moment, but I think it was forced. That's forced.
Yeah.
There's no need for it. There's no need to recreate that moment with him in the closet.
But before we get to the Michael versus Lori, we got to talk about the doctor's death.
Say something.
My issue with this, up until this point, I took this film it was taking itself serious.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just that was Victor Crowley stuff right there, man.
Too animated?
Yeah, it was just
like that Michael has the force to... That's a Jason kill.
Yeah. And
I don't think Jason's ever squished no one's head like that. Like, he's literally did this and thrown the head, but I don't think he's ever stomped on the head. That's a Victor. So what you say is Victor Crowley.
It is. It's one of Victor's go-to moves. he crushes a lot of heads with his feet. But see, I thought that was just too much over the top for a movie that was really taking itself seriously. But that was just my take. What was yours?
Yeah, I thought it was over the top. I thought that it was like just... That's one of the bloodiest. Well, not bloodiest. Just one of the... And more, I said animated. It's very animated. It's like because his head like the human head doesn't just like it squish them like a watermelon. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that the head can do that. But that's what it did. Like it is. But
He deserved it though after what he did to
he's
Hawkins.
he killed Hawkins, man. I don't like him. No sympathy. But Lori and Michael's final battle. All right, so Michael starts popping her head at the door, and she shoots his fingers off. And when I remember when she initially shot his fingers off, my initial reaction back in the day was in 2018 was I hate that Michael's lost fingers. I really did. I was like, oh Lord, because like now, Michael has to go through the rest of the movie like this, like he's Vice Lord or something. But it's a game reference. But anyway,
A gang?
yeah, Vice Lords. But never mind. Anyway,
You in a gang now?
no, I know them. But anyway,
Oh boy, what have I got myself into?
You're not in anything. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts on the whole Michael losing fingers. I love the scene actually, but I didn't feel
their fight, their battle also upstairs.
You're very destroyed about these fingers.
These fingers, man. The fingers are gone.
I'm like, yes. I'm pro Lori here. I mean, I gotta be. I mean,
I'm pro Lori, but I don't want Michael to lose appendages.
Well, he is going to die, Aaron. You understand this, right?
That is rain down here.
He is going to die when this is over.
Yeah.
Then they can reboot it again.
They will. He'll never die.
I mean, he won't die, but he will die.
Anyway.
He'll die in H2O way.
Let me make sure it's not an ambulance.
I love the scene, though, when he's breaking into the house originally and he gets his finger shot off. I love that. I love the whole cat and mouse because it was like reversed.
I love it with her going off the roof, going off the balcony. Then he looked out and she's gone. Yeah. And then like we get to the end with the she's stabbed too. She's also suffered a stab. But Michael goes and starts trying to get to Allison and Karen down into the panic room. And I'm doing this because he's shaking the table, the island, to break it. And then like she's saying, no, Mom, I don't think I can do it. Please help me, please. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm so scared. And Michael's like, yes, I got somebody scared. I'm about to kill him. She popped up. And he's like, gotcha, pop. And I love it. I love that. Like that shot. I was like, oh, it's great. I thought it was really great. And then like Lori pops up from behind. It's like, hello, Michael, or something. I don't know what she says. Trick or treat. I don't know.
Halloween, Michael, maybe.
Huh?
I'm not
she don't say Halloween, Michael. What the hell's wrong with you? Halloween, Michael.
Happy Halloween. I don't know.
Happy Halloween.
I thought there was a Halloween in
Trick
there
or treat, brother.
No, she don't go that far.
She don't go Busta. All right. In Halloween 2018, we were promised that Michael Myers will stay dead. What does it say? All right.
We were promised that he would stay dead. Ruh-roh. We were lied to.
Oh, okay.
Did you even read it?
Yeah, I was, but now I thought he like misspelled it, and I was like, I don't know what this is. But it makes sense. See, I have MVLD, so I don't sometimes catch subtle things. But okay, it makes sense. When he read it, it makes perfect sense. He didn't. But I love that the Stroh girls fought back and beat Michael and got him into the bottom of the thing, then shut the gate and do that thing. She's like, it's not a panic room, baby. It's a trap. And Michael's like, oh man, you got me in this mess. But he's still standing stoic, like, I'm looking at you, I see you now, and I'm gonna come for you. See, I wasn't coming for you, it wasn't all that deep. But now it's literally, I'm here to kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You okay? I see you. You got me. Ha ha. You got me. But I got you now. And so that's what Halloween Kills is gonna be. All right. But they let the house burn. 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 Burn the house burn. And then
I don't think
end
that's
of the movie. End of the movie. Michael is in the fire, burning, and Lori, Karen, and Allison Allison is in the back of a truck, a la Texas Chainsaw Massacre, speeding away with a knife, and she's bloody. And she passed the knife to Allison as a new Laurie Strode.
I mean, that's the way it looks.
I give it.
But will it hold up?
I don't know. We'll see. You ready for your marks?
Yes, sir.
I give this 5 marks out of 5.
That's good. I'm glad you. I'm thrilled.
Oh Lord, Brandon. What's your
I'm thrilled.
What's your score, Brandon?
I am thrilled that you still love this movie.
Oh Lord, Brandon. Oh Lord. What's your thoughts, Brandon?
He's worried. He's so worried.
I am.
There's no reason to be worried. Okay. When this movie first came out, I gave it 5 markouts.
Oh Lord.
But I have a few
gripes
with it that brings it down a tad bit.
Okay. I'm listening.
So I'm gonna give it 4.5 markouts on the markout
that's still
meter.
Respectful. It's still respectful. That's respectful.
Man, he was so worried.
I didn't know where he was gonna go.
He was like, "Oh my god, he can't give it Halloween." What was it?
2018.
No. The Curse. He can't give it those numbers.
No. Yeah.
No. I would never do that. I think.
You said Curse.
Yeah, the Curse. Curse Michael Myers.
Is that what? Oh yeah.
Half a star. I gave that. I gotta give this love because I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis gave the performance of the franchise.
Yeah, I agree.
And for her performance alone, I think it's 3.5 markouts.
Yep.
But it was a great movie. I mean, it was a great horror film. It was a great slasher. It was a great return to form for Michael.
Great time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
All right. Well, next week we will be here with Halloween Kills,
the final film in this series until next year.
And then we'll end October with Pumpkinhead, which is not Halloween, but it's Pumpkinhead because I have it. And we'll then something in November. I don't know. Brandon choose something.
We are supposed to interview an actor in November.
See how that goes. If not, then I might get someone else to do it. We'll interview somebody in November.
I gotta contact him and see if he's still up for it. So
that's right. If not,
but if he does do it, his last film he did shoot was a fan film for Friday the 13th. So I would be very interested to interview someone.
Was it Nova High Alone?
No.
That's the only fan film from Friday the 13th that matters.
You can't be saying stuff like that. You can't be saying stuff like that.
I just did.
I think every fan film matters today because we don't get a Friday 13th movie.
That's true. You're right. My bad. Anyway.
See him. He speaks way too soon.
I do. My bad. All right.
Gotta think about it first, Aaron.
Aaron Whitlow.
Brandon Smiley.
And we are the
Markout Movie Podcasters.
You're fired. No, you're not fired.
And stay tuned for our live reaction to Halloween Kills tonight.
Yep.